Today, we're going to review the Happy Anniversary Bundle, and there's a new season of Lucerne Scrolls. Stick around to get our evaluation of the value of this bundle, as well as the new season of the Lucerne Scrolls. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and today we're going to evaluate the new bundle and the new season of Lucerne Scrolls. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, consider smashing that subscribe button. For daily Rise of Kingdoms videos, we're a sponsored content creator, and I really wanted to say that I wasn't going to buy this bundle. I happen to be spending a ton of action points in Kingdom versus Kingdom, already getting a ton of the premium currency that is so good. So good for the celebration cake. This is one of the best events in the game, and one way that you can advance your celebration cake is by purchasing your way into some amount of the premium currency that can help you get to the finish line here. Now, as I mentioned, because we're in Kingdom versus Kingdom, we're grinding honor. We're 12th in the honor roll already, and so gosh, did we need to go and buy this bundle? Let me show you what it contains real quick. Through each of the tiers, I've already purchased through the $100 bundle. Here is the $5 bundle, which gets you one of the weirdest looking avatar frames I've ever seen in this game. I'll show that to you in a minute. You can go to the next tier, which gets you the name plaque, some gold keys. By the way, some things I like about this bundle: universal speed ups, as well as a pick one resource chest. That's all stuff I really like. At the next tier of the bundle, we have more speed ups and more gold keys. What I want to call your attention to is the gold keys. Do you need gold keys? I don't. I've got all those commanders basically maxed. There's no value for me in gold keys, except maybe sometime in the future they'll add a new commander. I don't know. For most people, the gold keys are value. I'll continue on. At the next tier, this is the $50 tier. We've got more gold keys and more speed ups, more candy commanders. These card packs are kind of silly. You throw them into your alliance chat, and whoever taps the fastest gets some very small reward. They don't excite me very much, as you can tell by my lack of enthusiasm there. Now, for those of you that are into city skins and avatar frames and name plaques, oh, I feel like I need a different version of my portrait or picture, I don't know, to put my face in there. It's just weird because there's it's like a stage but a crown, so the whole thing is just not working for me. I'm gonna go back to my old one as soon as this video ends because I can't handle it. The name plaque that I was just mentioning earlier, it does match very nicely, but is also equally awkward. I'll get a better view of that so that you can see it going into the city hall. We scroll on down, or actually head on over to name plaque, and you can sort of see what that looks like over here. I'm not very excited. I'll go back to my canon as soon as this video is done as well, okay? But with that said, let's talk about the volume of speed ups, the raw value. I'll put that up in the top, comparing to other bundles. And, look, the 2-year anniversary bundle is really good value in terms of the amount of speed ups that you're getting. So if you are spending in a mobile game, and I do like to say that you should prioritize your family and retirement and other major life priorities before you do spend in a mobile game. I'm no financial advisor, but this bundle is higher value compared to some of the things that you can get. And even compared to what we could see in the most recent custom bundle, if you went all in on the speed ups in that bundle, you still wouldn't do as well as you're doing over here. That was something that I had predicted and turns out to actually be the case. So this bundle is a better bundle than the custom bundle. And if you align it with the recharge events, I mean, look, the rewards are really undeniable. For this, you have to spend money on bundles that get you 2,500 raw gems in any one day. Once you do that, you can claim the reward, and on the next day, you can go and do that all over again. So on 5 different days over the course of the next 6 is how many is remaining, you got to buy up to 2,500 raw gems of value. So as an example, I think one of the best purchases is the 30-day gem supply. That's going to give you 2,200 gems of value. I'll probably pick up one of those and the daily special offer, and that'll knock out one of my days right then and there. What I'll say of this happy anniversary bundle is that if you're grinding barbarians like I am right now because you're in Kingdom versus Kingdom, then the candy commanders lose a lot of their value. In fact, there are free-to-play ways to go and get these candy commanders. You can just farm low-level resource nodes, and when you complete them, you get a lot of these candy commanders. So all in all, I do think from a raw speed-up standpoint, it's a very good bundle. But personally, at this stage in the game, for me, I'm starting to feel like the candy commanders, the gold keys, are really not worth as much to me. If I just go in and I open all of the bundles or presents that I've gotten so far, 906 celebration boxes, just from the barbs I've done so far, and I'm going to do more of them, that netted me 1.4k candy commanders. I mean, that is going to take me already most of the way through this event. And I'll just jam this off so you can see here. I mean, look at this. I have 1,800 candy commanders remaining. Yeah, we are going to fly through most of this. And so if you didn't need to get the value here, those do lose a lot of their value. But even still, just the raw speed ups are pretty undeniable. They're comparable as a bundle to the Call of the Ancients. It's actually got more speed ups than Call of the Ancients. However, Call of the Ancients has other goodies like reserves and troop expansions, which are pretty nice too, but I don't know. The raw value of the speed ups here is honestly pretty good. It's honestly pretty good, especially when you consider the fact that, you know, Call of the Ancients has got a lot of healing speed ups that most people just simply don't need that many of. Or if you have a lot already, like, wouldn't you rather train the troops? So I guess I'll fast forward here because I'm going to be holding this down for a while. I may just complete this thing. I may complete this thing with how many days remaining? 5 days remaining. I'll have this done. Yeah, we've been farming a fairly ridiculous amount of barbs. I would guess that you need about 2,000 of these candy commanders to completely knock out your celebration cake, but it might not even be that many. We've got 1,200 candy commanders remaining, and like, we are straight cruising. We're at level 18 now. And I believe that per level, the max amount that you need is 240. I guess we'll figure that out in just a second as we crest the next level. There it is, 240. So I think each level now is 240 points, and each of these candy commanders can crit, giving you an upwards of, it looks like, 8x experience, which is pretty nice. We've got 950 candy commanders left as we make our way into level 20. Only 5 levels left here. I think we might make it. I think we might make it. Now, what is each of these candy commanders going to be worth in that bundle after we've done this? I think they're like 1 or 10,000 resources a pop. I mean, it's like very negligible, the amount of value. So, I don't know. I don't know. We did have some amount of candy commanders from buying the bundle up to the $100 tier. We haven't bought the $100 bundle yet. That's a part of the reason we have as many as we do. Already, look at this. We're making our way up to level 22. Now we're on our way to level 23 with 600 of these candy commanders left. Is there a way to just like add all? Nope. We just mash the button, and then for the rest of the video, it's going to say you used a candy commander, which, okay, sure. I mean, we've almost made it to the finish line at this point. I think we've got to see if we get there. For me, it really is debatable, right? Like, do I need to buy this bundle? Not necessarily, right? Like, other things I might buy instead that are really great value include the material supply, and the 30-day gem supply, and to just go really ham on that and just have that lined up. And, you know, I do get value from healing speed up, so Call of the Ancients is a pretty solid alternative when that kind of bundle comes around. The total amount of speed up difference that we're talking about, if you are max purchasing the bundle, is literally just 7 days of speed ups, technically 6.5 days only. So, like, I don't need this bundle like I normally might be a little bit more bullish if I actually needed the Candy Commanders, and there you go, we got there. Level 25 with Candy Commanders to spare, and every single one beyond that is going to give me 10,000 resources. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. We'll exchange them. We claim all these goodies now. Every single one. Now, this event's pretty amazing. And there's a lot of value to completing this. There is the decorative building, festival campground. I actually think that's kind of okay looking. We get the new city skin, which we could test out if we wanted to. The legendary commander sculptures, the gem tokens, feels good. Now, looking in at the brand new version of Lucerne Scrolls, looking in over here, there is a new city skin and also some e-song emojis, the criticize emoji, as well as, what do we got up top here? Praying? Praying, huh? Continuing on. Heartbroken. Oh boy, someone's going to taunt their opponents with that. Confused. And, ooh, there's a full Shio's Return blueprint here. Really? A full Shio's Return blueprint. I hate to say it, but if you're at all decent in Canyon, like that's completely worthless. I like the level 2 material choice chest. This makes me want to look this over a little more carefully. Shio's Return. Down over here, the Hall of Treasure. Adorns your city with a limited edition Lucerne Scrolls. We'll have to check that out. The Hall of Treasure. Was there any other legendary patterns that we missed? That was surprising to me. The only problem is that it's Shio's Return. And, you know, look, if you're in like the early game, you're a mega spender, like, yeah, to get your way into that early is good. But if you're in your, you know, KVK, we've seen this so many times in the Lost Canyon that, like, I've already got one extra version of this lying around and one completed version I've already made. I need a third? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know anyone who's getting materials that fast, even with the way they introduce materials into the game now. I find that very fascinating. I find that fascinating that Lucerne Scrolls awards this. I did not expect that. I will go in and buy the highest tier of this bundle. I probably don't need the highest tier, but let's just lock this in now. It's entirely conceivable that with the $5 version, you could get to the top of this thing. And like I said, the Shio's Return is not that amazing. Here we go, unlocking more of this. Boom, we'll claim it all. E-song, bye. I actually really like this emoji. I may be equipping this sometime soon. And Shio's Return, of all the patterns, like, they could have picked something really chill to put there. Like, one of the set pieces would have been really chill. The legendary set pieces would have been super chill. Instead, we've got a pattern that we've seen in 3 KVKs already. All right. And if we get a look at the city skin, we scroll on down. Hall of Treasure is giving us 5% infantry defense at the cost of 5% archer attack. If you're into infantry, I think the skin is very good. Most folks don't care that much about archers, or at least that's not the unit they're bringing a whole bunch of onto an open field combat. So I like going all in on the infantry plan. If you're a garrison captain, infantry defense is very solid. Health will be a better stat to gain, but I also think that defense is a better stat to gain than attack. So all around, pretty good. Pretty good. And if you want that explanation of why I value the stats that way, I'll put a card up in the top for a video that goes into much more detail about that. Here you can see the Moment of Celebration city skin that we've unlocked. Based on our completing the celebration cake, we can apply that city skin, and it looks pretty cool. But I'm going to jump right back over to the one that I've got over here, Saints Halo, which came from a previous version of the Zenith of Power. Now, there's a Zenith of Power event going on right now. You're not going to want to miss out on getting 1 million points on the board, gain 1 million power to get your 5 legendary commander sculptures. Even if that means just training up some troops, it's definitely worth getting the, I'll do air quotes, free legendary commander sculptures over here. And with all of these different events that are giving sculptures, I mean, it's kind of incredible that we find ourselves back up to 1,027 sculptures already. That is insane. That is insane. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about the bundle down below in the comments. And if you want to compare to some other bundles that you might be interested in purchasing, check out my spending guide. I'll put a playlist up top for all my spending videos. You can check that out to see what we think some of the best value is in Rise of Kingdoms if you are going to go ahead and spend the cheddar. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.